Hi, and welcome to day 5 of the 12 Days of Winter with me, Sage Lee. Today we are broadcasting from the high desert in New Mexico, a similar location where Gregg Braden, the author, had an astonishing experience. He'd walked out into the desert with his Navajo friend and believed that he was going to witness some kind of rain dance because they were going to pray rain. Well, when they arrived, his friend simply walked before the directions of the medicine wheel and prayed at the center of the wheel, motionless for a little while, and then they left. "But weren't you going to pray for rain?" Gregg asked, and his friend said, "No. If I were to pray for rain, then no rain would come." And then Gregg said, "Well, if you didn't pray for rain, then what did you do?" Well, his friend replied that he had the feeling of what rain feels like. He felt the feeling of rain on his body, the feeling of his feet in mud, the smell of rain hitting the roof in the earth of the walls of the village, and what it feels like to walk through fields of corn because so much rain had fallen. Now, I want you to keep this in mind because for the next 2 days, we're going to go over a 4-step process for processing hurt and pain into prayers. Now, when you look at a human being, the body of a human being, there's no real reason why that body can't last for hundreds of years. Now, Gregg Braden suggests in his book, The Secrets of the Lost Mode of Prayer, that one of the reasons that we die around age 80 to 100 is that we're filled with unprocessed hurt. Now, my experience of this unprocessed hurt is an experience of direct communion with the divine, and it's only happened when my house has been swept clean. Now, there are a lot of ways to clean house, but the one suggested in Gregg's book is to first feel the feeling of the hurt. Now, this hurt can be any long-term experience of fear or disappointment or frustration or anxiety, and I would never tell you to put negative emotions away because it's critical for us to feel anger and fear and frustration. But the problem comes when we send energy to these past fears. Now, the more unprocessed experiences like this that you have, the more energy you're sending into the past where it cannot do you any good. Because the present, right now and right here, is where your power lies. So the first step in this process of prayer, or effectively creating the future that you desire, is to first feel the hurt, as counterintuitive as that is. Step into it and feel it completely. Hurt, wisdom, and love are linked with one another. And in order for us to transform the hurt, you can begin by asking yourself, what is the positive gift of the experience? It's only one of the questions that you might ask, but it does help to transform that hurt into wisdom. It's almost like putting a little wedge or fulcrum in to lift something. Now, tomorrow I'm going to talk about blessing and what a blessing actually is. Now, if you want to know more about this method of prayer, which can, by the way, lead to greater happiness in the moment, greater abundance, potentially longer life, then you can attend the Manifestation Weekend with me happening on the weekend of February 19th in 2017. So go to the School for Wizards and click on the Live Events button to find out about how you can attend in the Bay Area. And for today, that's all. So see you tomorrow. Bye for now.